And welcome back to my channel. So first off, I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Totally Cute eyeshadow palette. It's adorable. I love how you can customize it. But the colors that I'm going to be using for this look are just some basic neutrals. As I started off with that vanilla shade all over my lid, and now I'm taking this orangey shade and just applying this into my crease with that same fluffy brush. I know that Morphe has a lot of eyeshadows that are very similar to this, and they are a lot more affordable. So if you do have anything in your collection that looks like this, you could totally recreate this look. You do not necessarily need this palette. Now I'm taking this brown that has a more reddish warm undertone and applying it with a smaller dome shape brush from Zoeva, and I'm just really focusing this on my outer corner and into my crease. What I want to do is almost put it all, sorry, I was watching Desi. I love her channel. But anyways, I'm just going to be applying this color all the way into my crease, and if it's a little harsh, that's totally fine because we're going to go in and blend it. I'm basically just playing around with that orangey color and that brown color just to have a nice smooth transition. So for eyeliner, I'm just using the Marc Jacobs gel liner. I love it. I'm going to be applying a little bit in my inner corner so that it helps hiding the lash band and onto my waterline, upper and lower. This is such an ugly angle now that I'm looking at it. I always try to edit it so it doesn't look so awkward, but honestly, just the lining your waterline is so weird. Ugh. I don't know, I hope I'm not the only one that feels this way, but I'm just going to smoke it out on my lower lash line as well. I actually wanted this look to focus more on the lower lash line. I am taking a good amount of that gel liner or pencil liner, whatever, and I'm not making it perfect. I'm just buffing it out. I think I got this pencil brush from like a kit on Amazon. So I'm sure you know how the lower lash line usually works. The same colors that we used on the top, we're going to use that on the bottom. I'm taking a fluffy brush with that orangey color and just using it as a base. If I go too low, that's fine. I'll just clean it up with concealer later. But, oh, my phone is going off. I'm sorry. But I'm taking this reddish brown color again and just putting it right in between that orangey and that black pencil liner. I'm going to buff it out later. So I'm just slowly working with a good amount. If I have fallout, that's totally fine. This is why we did not do our foundation first. I actually have a little bit of a leftover BB cream and bronzer from earlier in the day. I was too lazy to take it off. Yeah, that's why it looks so gross. I also had that brush that I was using in the crease, whatever was left over, and I'm bringing it upward where I'm connecting it to my upper crease. This is going to elongate your eye. It's so simple, it's so easy, and I love how messy this look is. I have to admit, this is probably one of the easiest looks that I have on my channel because I'm literally just using a couple colors. It's all just blending. I love the illusion that this trick gives as well. So now I'm just applying some lashes. They are Idaho from Violet Voss, and I'm taking this micellar water from Garnier and taking off that BB cream I was telling you about. Like a gross, terrible, worst guru ever. Ugh, it's nasty. I'm going to prime with a super hydrating primer. This Marc Jacob one honestly feels like butter. I didn't believe the hype until I actually bought it myself. It's so nice and it feels so good. It feels like I just moisturized, drank a cup of water. I love it. And I'm hydrating so much because I'm using the Anastasia stick foundation with this Sigma 3D HD kabuki brush. It's so weird because it has like, it almost looks like a triangle, but surprisingly, I really like it. I know it's a very awkward angle, but it blends out my foundation really nicely. I love how easy it is to buff it out, and I can use both sides if one gets a little bit too gunky. Like, I usually just wipe off my brush and I continue blending with like a flat top or a round top kabuki, but I love this brush because I don't have to do that. And I personally really like how this foundation looks with a brush or a beauty blender. I don't know if you guys want me to do a review on it, but it is an excellent foundation. It looks like your skin, but better. I do have to layer on the coverage a little bit because it just looks like skin so nicely, but it lasts all day. It is a little bit more of a semi-matte finish, so I do have to hydrate highly, but I really like this foundation. So I kind of want to keep that whole grungy look thing that I have going on. So I'm not going to do a huge highlight with my concealer. I'm just going to dot it a little bit to softly illuminate. But I usually do this on most days. I don't like to wear too much concealer underneath my eyes just because, I don't know, I feel like it gets really dry under there. I think that it can prevent some aging as well. And I love this concealer from Bare Minerals because it's actually a serum infused concealer and it has really good coverage. Sorry, I had an itch, but now I'm taking my favorite powder foundation from Kat Von D. So as you can see, I had to buff it out with my brush. This is my favorite way to apply it. Like I was saying, I don't know what it is about this foundation, but it just makes my makeup last forever. It makes me look like I have no pores, and it just provides the amount of coverage that I want. It makes my face look super smooth, and you can kind of see the color. It's a little bit dark for me, but I just go ahead and buff it in. Currently, I am not that dark right now, so I'm just bringing it downward and applying a little bit on my chest. I wasn't going anywhere today, but I just didn't want it to look too weird on camera. This is the best powder foundation of life. If you are a light to medium skin tone, you need this in your life. It was only a couple dollars at the drugstore, and it is one of the best contour kits I have ever tried. Believe me, I'm really picky with my contour kits. I don't even like some high-end ones. Sorry, not sorry. But this contour color is so ashy and it is so easy to blend. I am just obsessed with it. I can't stop using it. It is so pretty. I think I put too much, so I'm going to go in and buff it out, and I am taking, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this one. This is from the Star Trek collection from MAC. It is absolutely beautiful. I love that whole collection. I bought a good amount of stuff. Their eyeshadows are pretty, so are the metallic lip glosses. I love it so much. This was my first time trying it, so I got a little bit carried away, and I just kept applying it. I really like it. But yeah, just if you get as excited as I did, just go ahead and buff it out. It's really easy to blend out, and it just gives you a very softly illuminated finish. It is so beautiful. I can't say enough good things. If it's still available at your MAC, you should really go get it. I think it's the perfect like blush topper blush color for fall. So I saw other makeup artists using this trick where they apply their setting spray and they just wait at the perfect time to apply your highlighter. I love this trick because it makes your highlighter just blend in beautifully. It's almost as if you applied your highlighter with a highlighting spray, but you can see what you're doing. You can see how you're blending it. I don't know, you guys should try this trick. Whether you're oily, you're dry, it doesn't really matter because either way, when you set your makeup, it just, like, look at this finish. It's awesome. I love it. And I love this Makeup Revolution palette. All those colors are absolutely beautiful. And I was just blending as if I needed more blush, but I'm just blending it into my highlight and applying some lower lash mascara. I love to apply my setting spray before I apply my lower lash mascara because I have the world's wateriest eyes. I'm also touching up my eyebrows because, like I said, I went somewhere earlier in the day and I didn't touch up my eyebrows. Totally forgot. So I have a new favorite product. It is the Prep and Prime from MAC. This is so good. It does not change the finish. So if you're applying a matte liquid lipstick, it only hydrates your lips so that you don't get, I'm sorry, but that butthole lips, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I am a victim of butthole lips. I just love this thing. It's like a lip balm, but it's a lightweight lip balm that only hydrates you, doesn't change the finish. It's so good, and it makes your lips last forever. or lipstick, whatever you're wearing. Also for lips, I should say the color. It's the Kylie Matte Liquid Lipstick in Love Bite, and I'm also using the lip liner that goes with it. I actually really like this color. It's a really pretty vampy lip that just isn't too dark. And the formula was actually really comfortable. I don't know if she like changed it up a little or it's that prep and prime thing, but I had no problems wearing it, and look at that, no butthole lips. Yes. So this is the tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoyed. You know I love you very much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye guys.